Right, it's almost time for the fireworks. The fireworks in game. I think I've done a stream on New Year's like every year since I've started YouTube. Because I don't ever do anything on New Year's. That's for people with lives. Oh man. My voice is still not good to go. I guess I still need a couple more days of breaks before I can record any audio for footage. Nope, I was. First one here though. You're sick too? Yep. Larry the Penguin. Nope, no. You are going to be very disappointed. The fact that Kakio hates that character. A good cure for the cold is to have cough drops. Yes, I believe that too. Alright, looks like the stream quality is pretty bad right now. Sounds about right. I think I don't plan on doing this for very long. Where's my disc at? Here it is. My fidget spinner disc. This is the one I like to have. Okay, the fireworks should be starting in like 3 minutes. But of course you're dead. Being sick AF. Best way to start 2019. Hey, I've been sick since like before Christmas. I'm finally getting better, more like. I can at least kind of use my real voice. Whereas before it was just completely shot. There wasn't even a hint of being able to talk normally. Discord link? I'm sure Nightbot will give it out. When are you making a Let's Play? I don't really do those anymore. Those are a lot of fun though. But like, when was the last time I had fun playing a video game? I can't remember. Make a top 10 twink levels video. I can't think of 10. I've been sick since 1 month and a half. Bronchitis pog. Oof. Oof, that sucks. Ooch. Happy New Year's, hero. Why, thank you, Holy. Keep going what you do. Lost my voice to coughing. Me too. Rip Froppy from Heroes Discord. Who's Froppy? Are you Froppy Bam Bam? Knowing your normal voice but hearing you sick is like hearing my German World War II war vet grandpa talk about war. What? Because of my old person's voice, I guess. Hey hero, what is your favorite class? Mine is Rogue. Mine's the Disc Priest. I don't really care about Holy or Shadow Priest though. So I guess I only like that one spec of priests. And the other two I'm very lukewarm to. Totally forgot why I had fireworks display for New Year's. Remember back when I was first put in and waited patiently for it. I watch the fireworks every year. Voice-wise, hero, grandpa voice. I'm off to friends. Goodbye. Here, are you doing anything for New Year's? Hey, you're looking at it. Wait, how come this isn't changing directions? Ah, there we go. They should be starting soon. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year, gay. Wonder when we'll get MacBook Pro in 2019. That will finally run Crysis. Who gets a Mac? What a terrible computer. I always remember, don't ever close windows when you've been to the toilet number 2 in 3 days. What? Hey, they're supposed to have started already. Where are the fireworks at? Oh, there they are. Uh-oh, when did they start? Neato. Here, are you still in contact with Hellscream/Crucial? Why? Why do you ask that? You sound like those people in the anti-smoking commercials with the voice box in their throat. It's a good way to put it. The fireworks got ligma and we're a bit late. It's over like 4 hours ago in Germany. It's still not midnight here. I still have 4 hours until it's midnight over here. Think you should rest? I've been resting like all week. I'm tired of resting. Wait, hero, don't you have friends or family? No. GTG here. Happy New Year's, everyone. GTG, Oliver Dillian. It's 2 in the afternoon here, Oz, January 1st. What's Ligma, hero? It's the thing that Ninja has. Poor Ninja died of the Ligma. You gotta stop smoking, dude. It really ruins your voice. I'll have you know, I haven't smoked since I was like 8 years old. That was like almost 20 years ago now. I guess you never miss. Yeah, you know it. If there's a choice between hit or miss, I never miss. I always hit. Are you Sugnees? You sound like Sugnees. I hear Ninja has Ligma. What anime have you watched lately? I've been recently watching all the animes on Netflix. And there was like a couple of new ones that came out. The High Score Girl or whatever. That one was surprisingly good, despite the whole thing being in CG. Very pleasantly surprised. Also, its English voice cast was really good. And then there was the Galco Girls, whatever. It's like a anime about these 3 mafia members who get turned into idols. They like get sent to Thailand and have a sex change operation. It was really funny. And it had a really good English voice cast too, which is super surprising. I'm just constantly surprised at how good the voices are in the Netflix dubs. What are your thoughts on the new Pet Battle Dungeon? It's great. I already did it for this week though. I found a Yu-Gi-Oh channel and this guy sounds exactly like him. Oh, you've heard of my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, the Dual Logs? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have 2 successful YouTube channels. One of them is about World of Warcraft. Hit or miss, I guess you took the kids, huh? You sound as if you've had a couple of drinks. I'll have you know I haven't drinking beer since I was 8. That was almost like 20 years ago or something. I rolled myself in a cigarette. Yeah, and phase out. BB, have a nice year. Wish you the best. Here, look forward to your vids when you're feeling fine again. Hey, here's a hint on what the next video will be. I have no idea. Hey, Happy New Year's from Denmark. Hiya, Carl Smith. Have you watched Devilman Crybaby, though? No. I don't like edgy shit. I like comedies. I played World of Warcraft back in 2004. Hey, me too. Just kidding. 2004, I was like in 6th grade or something and super poor, so we didn't have a computer. The Duologs was first, though, I guess. The Duologs? Actually, I created like the WoW and Yu-Gi-Oh videos simultaneously. And since the WoW videos did better, I just branched my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff onto its own channel. If the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff was doing better than my WoW stuff at the time, I could have very easily have created a branch WoW channel. And my Yu-Gi-Oh channel would have been Haruma Red X. What a crazy world in which I did that. Hi, you helped me through so much. I just wanted to say thanks you. You helped me through time when I was suicidal. If you read this, thank you. Well, you're welcome, Adam Crojum. The coffin joke is worth a video. Do you guys want to hear the coffin joke? I don't know if I can tell the coffin joke with my voice like this, though. Look at those fireworks in World of Warcraft. Your voice is sounding a bit better. Yep. It's getting there. It's not as bad as it used to be. I would watch your videos from night until morning. Damn. You must have went through them pretty quickly then, because there's not that many videos. On the Duologs, Hero does pretty much the same kind of videos, mostly top 10s. It's fun to see the carb combos he brings up and see the unique interactions. Yeah, definitely. On my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I basically just took what I learned from the WoW channel and just applied it to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And surprisingly, it works over there too. Like, very well. My Yu-Gi-Oh channel is actually doing better than my WoW channel this month. And my WoW channel is not doing that bad. Knock on wood. Haven't been sick in a long time, but usually when I get sick, it's for weeks and weeks at a time. Yep. That's me too. If I get sick, it's gonna be around for a couple of weeks. And I got sick on Christmas Eve, so you know, I still have like another week before I'm better. Isn't the coffin joke like 10 minutes long? Shh. Be quiet, Lunar Fest. You don't want to scare away the newbies who've never heard the joke before. Whew. I must have been watching a few of your vids without being aware. Prep for return from Classic. Haven't been in since Walt. YouTube sent me a first alert ever. You're going live. Oh, wow. It's too bad it's for a stupid stream like this. I'm not really going to be doing anything. Too coughing to tell the joke. That's true. I'm going to take another cough drop so I don't start coughing into my mic. What is Yu-Gi-Oh? Serious question. Could probably just Google. Yu-Gi-Oh is the second most popular card game in the world. Might even be the first most, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Because Magic the Gathering is not very popular outside of the US. Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh is. But the thing is, Magic is very popular within the US. I don't really know statistics. Last time I checked, Yu-Gi-Oh was number 2, though. It's a trading card game. One that's much better than all the mana-based ones, I think. I know a joke. It's called Aristocrats. What? One time I saw a kid in my computer class watching the Duologs on his laptop. Sure he did. Nobody watches my channel on laptops and computer labs. I thought Uno was the most popular card game. Ugh, I hate Uno. I hate how popular Uno is. Because everybody wants to play Uno, and it's such a terrible game. It's like there's so many other like party card games you could play that are, 10 times better and don't take 30 minutes to complete one round. But no, everybody wants to play this stupid Uno. Want some shrooms for the sore throat? I can't have mushrooms. For both the reason that I don't do narcotics and also I can't have mushrooms. I'd be willing to help you make the top 10 Twink Levels videos. They could be organized by accessibility and power. Hit me up if you're interested. That sounds like a pain in the ass to make. I'm not super interested, I'm gonna be honest with you. In France, magic seems more popular. Yeah, I don't really know the actual statistics on it. I know a joke too. It's called World of Warcraft prior to Walt. Such a classic troll comment. This is the first YouTube livestream I'm watching, and coincidentally, you're sick. Yep. I'll try not to be sick. I'll try to rein in my throat. Happy New Year. Why, thank you, Alexander Volsk. Losers, we all know the Soldier Boy console is better than all card games. Isn't? From what I heard, the Soldier Boy console is just like a Chinese bootleg thing. I have one of those. It's pretty cool. It has like literally every single Pokemon, every Game Boy Color and Game Boy and Game Boy Advance game ever made on it. It has tons of games on it. It's pretty fun. Although I think the one I have is better than the Soldier Boy console. Drink some water for the sore throat. All I drink is water. I've drinking so many water bottles today too as well. Soul Soldier Boy. How's BFA Hero? Honestly, you guys want to hear my legit, honest opinions about BFA? No foolsies. BFA it isn't really that bad. I don't understand all the hate, to be honest. I was having a lot of fun playing the game yesterday. Like yesterday, I downloaded Lord of the Rings online to have something to play. Since I'm sick, I can't work. It's like, I'm gonna try playing Lord of the Rings online today, and it took forever to download, so I started playing WoW instead. I was like, how about I level up my monk to max level, and I did that. And I spent all day trying to gear him out and learning how to tank on him. I had a lot of fun. I was like, man, I haven't had, this much fun playing the game in a while. I forgot how fun it was to learn a new class and try to gear him up and everything. It was a great time. Why don't you just buy a new throat? I can't get into BFA. It's too hard on my PvE warrior. Who plays PvP? PvP? More like PV lame. Okay, so the fireworks lasted for like 10 minutes. Let's see. What's something I can do for 10 minutes until the fireworks come up again? Does anyone want to try to do For the Horde? That seems like it would be fun to do. Voice sore throat is perfect for my mage edge dark. PvP, more like force PvP players to PvE, am I right? What? Alright, I forgot, my stream quality is really bad. I can't do anything that's too stream intensive. Let's see, what else do I have on my list? Run old raids for pets. Arathi Highlands / Warfronts. Get on Shaman, cute Eye of the Storm, and just knock people off. That sounds fun. Maybe an army, do all order, all campaigns, do time walking, run old raids. For the Horde. Yeah, I can't do that. Hero Gold, or are we supposed to call you Hero Bald soon? Hey, I am balding. Oh, I never made that connection before. Asmongold, Haramagold. Yeah, my priest is always named Haramagold. I forgot. I should rename my channel to Haramagold. That would be funny. Wait, Hero is balding? Yep. Mage does BGs and only uses Pyroblast. I mean, that sounds more fun in theory than it actually ends up being. What actually happens is everyone just targets me down and beats me up. It's exactly like the machinima I put out about it. Have you guys seen the machinima I made about... Let's see if I can bring it up. I wish Hero would bang my boy puss. Oh, that's too great. Would you guys even be able to hear it if I put it up? Nope. Machinima title, please. Machinima? I'd have to turn up my game sound a lot.
The demons might have won at the Broken Shore, but they will wish they never set foot in Azeroth when they get a taste of my destruction spells. Speaking of which, I hear there is a way to use new abilities against members of the opposite faction. Looks like I'll need to do a battleground. Greetings, fellow Horde members. I am Henrik Cross, the Destruction Mage of the Apocalypse. I normally don't lower myself to fighting the...
Is Greater Pyroblast still in the game? I think it is. Top tier voice acting. Yeah, I know. My voice acting's not the greatest. I think it's fine enough. Go full screen. I don't know if full screen would work. Cringy Arlful. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little cringy. That's fine. Happy New Year's, you cute fucker. Love you from UK. Let's see, is Greater Pyroblast still a thing? Oh, it is. Is it exactly the same?
Alliance, because every
35%, 4.5 second cast time. Oh, it looks like they lowered the cast time a little bit. Neat.
Looks like I'll need to do a battleground. Greetings, fellow Horde members. I am Henrik Cross, the Destruction Mage of the Apocalypse. I normally don't lower myself to fighting the Alliance because everyone knows they're just a bunch of 12-year-olds. But for today, I will be offering you people my humble services. I will lead this team to victory. I only fear the Alliance doesn't cower at the sight of me and lose the will to fight. Then you guys would have nothing to do.
Haha, gay.
I wasn't sure if I should put that joke in the video or not. Happy New Year is our very own American Psycho. Happy New Year's, Kakio. Oh wait, this reminds me. I should probably put a an updated link of the Discord in Nightbot, since the one it's using isn't a real one. Haha, gay. That'll always be fun.
I will stay here and protect this area. I have keen senses. If anyone comes near, they will face a quick destruction spell to the face. Ah, a challenger. Very well. I've been running Warden Towers every day for the past 3 weeks for my queen, in order to learn how to use this destructive attack. Taste the power of my super pyro.
Looks like it lagged out completely. And turned off almost. Just got back from New Year's party. Happy New Year's, Hero and Slackio. Thanks for great content, Hero, and you. 3 uploads, Cax. This lag, Hero. Why you want a toaster? I know, I need to upgrade my internet. It should be better now, though. Yeah, it works now. Slackio should post daily.
This destructive attack. Taste the power of my super pyroblast of destruction. Hey, you can't do that. Haha, warrior.
This is literally what happens every time I try to go into Battlegrounds and just spam Pyroblast. That's why I don't really do it anymore.
While you beat on me, you fail to notice my ally, a druid in stealth, waiting for the right opportunity to pounce. Ah, save me! He won't let me cast Pyroblast. Ah, why aren't you doing anything? He won't let me cast. How many interrupts does this guy have? Ah. It seems warriors are the natural counter to destruction mages. I'll have to make sure to stay with a large group if I want to cast uninterrupted. Haha! While my comrades protect me from the front, I can cast my super pyroblast from back here and finish you all off with one quick destruction spell. Ah, god damn it, I can't cast spells. What the hell is a garrote? Hell, he won't let me cast.
Haha, look at that dumb mage. He can't even kite one rogue.
Stop garroting me. Maybe I should just go back to the
I remember when Grim sent me the video. He asked me if this scene with the rogue was okay. Because he said he thought it was too cringy. I was like, this scene's awesome. It's perfect. It's a little over dramatic, but that's perfectly fine.
Maybe I should just go back to the farm and hide with my druid friend. Haha! I knew this would happen. The Alliance children feared my destruction spell so much that they pretended to not know I was hiding in this farmhouse for the rest of this ground of battle. Time to help out my companions in another part of the world with my amazing destruction spells. Ah, shit. Horde never wins this one.
Oh no. He said a bad word. Here, I was gonna compliment the editing, but it was Grim. Yeah. Yeah, if you wondered why, the scene with him doing the pyroblast was in my last video, that's because Grim made this.
For my queen, in order to learn how to use this destructive attack. the power of my super pyroblast of destruction.
It's well done. I wonder if I can find it. Find the top 10 so I can show the screen like side by side. Okay, that was kind of funny, not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty funny. You see, the thing with that video was I had planned on making it for like the very start of whatchamacallit, of Legion, but I put it off until like the last month before Battle for Azeroth came out. And I was like, I have to make this video immediately, otherwise it won't make any sense. So it came out super, super late. Grim is such a god at editing. Yeah, he is. I'm glad I was able to pick him up after Crucial. But it was at its strongest in Vanilla WoW. And number 1, Pyroblast, or POM mages. Back in Vanilla WoW, Blizzard balanced castable See, he like remade this scene right here. This scene was never in the original Machinima. Spells based on how long their cast times were. So the longer the cast time, the more damage the spell did. And Pyroblast had one of, if not the longest cast times of a single target. You see, the one he's using here doesn't have the 6-minute cooldown on it. So people were like, Pyroblast didn't have 6-minute cooldown. I was like, yes it did. It's just the thumbnail Grim used didn't have 6 minutes on it, and that's because it was changed before they had like really fancy target nuke spell, clocking in at a 6-second cast time. It also had a 6-minute cooldown because it hit so hard. Now, arcane mages had this ability called Presence of Mind, which made your next spell instant cast, and worked on Pyroblast. Also, they had arcane power, which gave them 35% more damage for 15 seconds. Both of which were on a 3-minute cooldown, and neither was on the GCD. So if you had 2 good, on-use spell power trinkets, because before patch 1.10 you could use multiple on-use trinkets at once, you could just macro in Presence of Mind, arcane power, your spell power trinkets, and Pyroblast to create one of WoW's very first one-shot macros. Except this one was literally a one-shot macro, and not just a clickbait burst macro. You could one-shot players with this macro, but only once every 3 minutes. Or I guess once every 6 minutes before Pyroblast's cooldown was removed in late vanilla. As far as damaging abilities go, this was probably the most overpowered thing, as it was a guaranteed one-shot, instant cast range nuke. I don't want to watch the rest of it. I don't really care about my videos once they're made. So if you know of any other overpowered abilities or... Oh, I never noticed that. Okay. There's half an hour until the next... The reason I loved Tremor Totem. There's half an hour until the next fireworks show. How can I kill 20 minutes of time? 30 minutes of time? Well, do I even really need to? I can probably just end the stream now and go, like, just do whatever. Do a random BG. Random BG will take at least 20 minutes to queue myself up. Rant about your least favorite class. I don't think I hate a class well enough to rant about it. No fireworks for him. Who has a 30-minute time zone? What? What do you mean a 30-minute time zone? That doesn't make any sense. Here, have you seen the vid from Murgle to the current state of WoW and how he feels about it? Do you kind of relate? Let me look it up. Murgle. His most recent video was Lucid Nightmare. Meat Wagon. Activision Double Downs. Classic Server. Here, let me just open this up so you guys can see it too. Which one is it? Feels bad for my WoW friend in Newfoundland. Trash New Year's fireworks in game. Also still sick, so sorry for the voice. I can send it to you if you want. Damn, I never thought a 30-minute time zone even existed, and I thought it was just hour-based. Okay, I don't understand how that would work. Island Expeditions, Classic WoW, what's happening to World of Warcraft? Is this the video? Let me scroll up a little bit. Have you seen the vid from Murgle, the current state of WoW, and how he feels about it? Oh, I didn't read the title. What's with your voice? Oh, someone. I missed that. I'm a little bit sick. Just a smidge. Yes, it is. What's happening with World of Warcraft?
Hey everybody, it's Murgle, and today in this one we'll be going over where I feel World of Warcraft is at and where I think it's going as a game. So, let's just jump right into it. Now, to start this off, it's been a while since I've recorded a video. I think it's going on 3 weeks now, and I see a message from one of my genuinely want to participate in. However, though, the game, it's going to a place that I talked about many months ago, and I don't want it to go there, but it looks like it's inevitably heading there, is what I see. Now, there's many things to dislike about Battle for Azeroth, and the systems that are in place, the horrible class design, the fact the expansion isn't really in full swing yet. It's not ready. Time gating, the stale content, it wasn't...
Okay, so he's saying a lot of things as if they're fact. A lot of things that a lot of people agree with. I mean, terrible class design, sure, for some of them. My class is perfectly fine. And I actually love it. And I've heard a couple of stories about other people too who like their class. Just because your favorite class sucks doesn't mean all of them do. I'm just sure the people who really hate their classes are complaining the loudest though. And time gating? What time gating? There's been a huge lack of time gating. Explains it after, this is just a summary.
Really innovative from Legion. I mean, the list really goes on. There's so many things you could name about it. And I just feel bad because...
I think it's better to make a few small, strong points than it is to try to make a whole bunch of points. Some of which aren't very good. Because then it just kind of lowers the credit for your actual points. It just kind of seems... I don't know, it's just not a very good way to do things. I see it a lot.
There's so little that I can say that I enjoy about the game now. The pros used to outweigh the cons for me, by far. But here we are in a state of the game where I just can't get into it. I'm not even enjoying the stuff that I used to like farming and running old content from logs or things of that nature, simply because I don't even like how my character feels when I play it. They just feel... all of them are off right now. And I just don't know how it feels, and that's... like, I don't know what I...
You should try playing a better class, if they all suck. But no, that could be a total legitimate complaint. Like, what if the classes you play a lot, are terrible? Yeah, you're probably not going to be enjoying your time right now. Luckily for me, the classes I have been playing have been a lot of fun.
I could change, and that's what hurts. If there was one thing I could pinpoint down and say, this would overwhelmingly change my decision about how I think about this game, I'd feel great. But there's nothing. I can't... there's so many things that I just couldn't do that. I couldn't say there's one thing. And the problem is, I expressed many of these concerns in the alpha and beta testing. I talked about how they...
I'm not going to watch the whole video. I'll probably watch it later. He said he summarizes it at the end.
Blizzard wacky buck for another roll on the loot table after you kill a boss, up to 10 chances, buy 9 wacky bucks, get 1 free. The whole game is becoming a glorified slot machine, so is it really that far-fetched anymore that it might head down this path? Like, please, I ask you, is it really that far-fetched anymore for anybody?
How did you start going off on the slippery slope fallacy?
And I'm like, okay, so if you're actively playing it and you enjoy it so much and it still sucks, like, that's almost like an abusive relationship. You're still staying around even though you don't like it, right? And I see that as a way for Blizzard to get a good idea of how much of their audience they can actually not control. I'm not going to say manipulate. That's not what I'm trying to say, but like, what portion of the audience is willing to take pretty much anything happening to the game and still stick around and play, if that makes sense. So if they find out how many people are willing to do it, there you go. You're going to have...
Oh, that reminds me of a YouTube comment I saw on Tumblr. It might have even been on Reddit. It was like Blizzard's designing their games for casual players, and they want the hardcore players to quit. I was like, oh, that kind of reminds me like this. He's like, they don't even want us to play anymore. And I'm thinking, like, yeah, maybe.
MTX coming into the game, and they know that many people are still going to stay regardless of what happens to the game because they want to keep playing it. Like me. I'm almost in that abusive state. I'm still around the game pretty much, even though I don't like anything about it. So,
you know, the most fun I have with WoW is when I, you know, like take breaks from it and I don't play it nonstop, and then I come back and do something. You know, maybe it's fine to not like a game if you've been playing it for so long, because I know Murgle's been doing videos for a while. You know, if like the opinion of the game on a whole is negative, and you've already been playing it for so long anyway, plus there are a whole bunch of legitimate problems, I could understand it seeming like a bigger deal than it really is.
pretty soon, you're going to stop having bonus rolls that you pay for with gold, resources, and honor badges, and eventually it'll be pay 1 Blizzard wacky buck for another roll on the loot table after you kill a boss, up to 10 chances, buy 9 wacky bucks, get 1 free. The whole game is becoming a glorified slot machine, so is it really that far-fetched anymore that it might head down this path? Like,
so I know this is hyperbole. I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually mean this. And he's just trying to make a point. But, you know, Blizzard wacky bucks, you know, maybe they could do that in the future. Based on past experiences, though, I don't really see that happening. There's nothing to really base his opinion on, other than the fact that anything can happen, and that Overwatch has loot boxes in it, and it's owned by the same company. But, like, you know, the chances of them doing something like that, as opposed to them just doing what they do normally, there's a higher chance that they won't do it than they will. But there's also, you know, a non-zero chance that they wouldn't add those kinds of wacky bucks to get your bonus loots. It's just not a very strong point to make. But also at the same time, you can't discredit the point, because there is a non-zero chance it could happen.
please, I ask you, is it really that far-fetched anymore for anybody? Maybe this expansion still won't convince you that this is the direction the game is going, but that's how I see it. I hope that I'm entirely wrong. I really, really hope that I'm completely and utterly foolish and that there's no way they would ever do this. But that's how I see the game right now. And that's the path we're going down. Anyways, to wrap up this video, it's not meant to be taken in a negative light, even though a lot of the stuff I say is very negative. Just because I'm being negative about the game doesn't mean I dislike WoW, and I want to make that extremely clear. I do not hate WoW, and I believe that's the issue people don't grasp when you criticize something they love. Because believe it or not, I still want WoW to be extremely successful. I love WoW, and it really hurts me to see it in such a poor state of affairs. Like, I'm physically depressed because the game is so bad that I can't enjoy playing it. I just want to go back to having fun and recording about something that I love, rather than seeing it burn faster than Teldrassil when the Horde showed up.
I think I'd have to watch the whole thing. Basically, I didn't really agree with the points I saw, but I also didn't watch the whole video. It just seemed like a whole bunch of hyperbole to stir up people, but also I didn't watch the whole thing. Maybe he put all the good points in the middle of the video that I skipped. Oh wait, the fireworks were over here, weren't they? I love your content, hero. I thank you, Zooks. Well, I personally think that the EA Blizz fusion is concerning a lot of people. It's an exaggeration to get to this point further, but I think it's how it goes from past experience. It's not EA, it's Activision. And Activision has been part of Blizzard since 2008. Blizzard has always been owned by another company. They've never just been on their own. Did you know the past people who owned Blizzard before Activision, they actually went bankrupt? And Blizzard was fine after that. Well, I'm pretty sure it worked. Things didn't go well. But like the companies before Activision were also really bad. Yeah, that's when they made all their best stuff. I think I heard someone online saying it's more the Activision corporate culture has seeped into the Blizzard side. And they're finally making changes to the game to be more profit driven than passion, which means mobile games, because mobile games make tons and tons of money in microtransactions. Shit, am I in the wrong place for the fireworks? Well, there's like 15 minutes to it. Hi, you are stupid. Why, thank you. I think at this point about the fact that whoever is left at the point, in no return for 90% of players will be willing to pay for an extra to roll the loot table. It's not like Blizzard money is real. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, and my opinion is based on just as much fact as his opinion that will happen, which is to mean there's nothing to base it on. It's just hyperbole. It's an exaggeration to make a point. Meant AC, not EA. What? I was questioned Born Tundra and struck up a great conversation about anime that turned into a conversation about boobs. Should have seen it coming. Well, you were talking about anime. I think the difference now is that all the OG Blizz people have gotten old and retired, so we're seeing it more now. Yeah, there's probably just been a shift in the company as a whole. Because according to like the leaks, you know, people were totally up for making the mobile games. Like, I remember when I saw all the people complain about Diablo Immortal, a lot of the people complaining about the game were very obviously not mobile gamers. Like, they were making a whole bunch of points like, ooh, what are you gonna do? Come home from a long day of work and play Diablo on your phone, you know, while you sit down in front of the TV. It's like, yeah, that's kind of how some of the mobile gamers are. It's obvious you guys don't play mobile games and you're criticizing them about it. But, you know, that's to be fair, because Blizzard is traditionally catered to a PC audience. And PC gamers on a whole look down on mobile gamers. Or, you know, mobile games in general. And that's because, you know, most of them are very pay to win. That is a absolute fact about the mobile games. It's really bad. You know, so they have reasons for not liking it, but it's also at the same time, they don't play them at all. Like, most of them have no idea why people play mobile games. Personally, I play 2 mobile games a lot. And I can say, like, I don't really play action mobile games, though. I'd much rather play Diablo on my computer. If they were having like another strategy game on mobile, you know, like the Pokemon Go thing that they're talking about, that would be great. Any plans for the stream? Yeah, we're gonna watch the fireworks in like 10 minutes. All about the fucking money. They will go bankrupt soon. You market. I mean, most of the companies that are all about the money, you know, they're all doing pretty well right now. That would be the case. AC would be more into WoW. You'd see a lot more stuff in the in-game shop, plus they're raising the monthly playtime. I believe that if people stick to WoW, it'll get better. I also think people don't realize how good a game WoW actually is compared to their MMOs. Yeah, Carl Smith, that's another thing. People are all complaining about WoW, but also, I know for a fact, lots of people are complaining, you know, just like don't know the statistics of other MMOs. Like, people will say the MMO market as a whole is dying because it's not viable. But they also don't know that most of the other big MMOs that have existed were all run by incompetent companies. Blizzard, you know, for how much shit they get, they're like angels compared to some of the other companies that run MMOs. It's almost comical how poorly managed a lot of those other video games are ran. There's this one channel called Death of a Game, and he basically just goes over how all these other MMOs died, and he like does a whole bunch of investigation stuff on it, and even like talks to devs who used to work for it, and it's really like telling. He's like, wow, like no wonder their game died because their devs are literally retarded. Rip EverQuest. Yeah, EverQuest has a bunch of problems too. Like, the one I'm thinking off the top of my head is WildStar. Have you guys ever heard of WildStar? People were hailing WildStar as like, you know, the actual WoW killer. Because it was going to cater to hardcore players. Like, that was their big thing, is, you know, they were targeting the vanilla WoW crowd. So everything was targeted towards hardcore this, hardcore that. You know, 40-player raid sizes. Every raid required a long attunement quest. And then, like, when you look behind the scenes, they'd been working on the game for like 5 years, and they had to scrap it all because a company bought them out. And the new company that came in randomly decided to change major game features on a dime. Like, you know, we don't want this thing you've been working on for the past 2 years. Scrap it. We're going to do this new thing that makes no sense. Because I'm a producer. I'm not a game designer or anything. I just think this would be cool, and I want you guys to put it in the game. And that's how all of their decisions got made. And it was just a nightmare for them to get anything to work. And that's why the game had so many problems. Like, basically all of the good features about WildStar were put into the game by passionate game developers who put it in behind their managers' backs and got like fired at the end of it for it. And so when people say that the game failed even though it appealed to the hardcore fan community, it's like, no, it failed because the people who made the game were like literally retarded. Like, who the hell let them make a video game? And the same case is just repeated over and over for a lot of the other MMOs. And then when you compare game developers like that to the game developers of WoW, it's like night and day. There's a reason WoW is the most successful MMO out there. Oh shit, I shouldn't cough like too close to the mic. Do you play any other Blizzard games? Yeah, I play a lot of the other ones. Ugh. Sorry for coughing so close to the mic. I forgot. Wait, wasn't WildStar made by the people that used to work for WoW? Yeah, for like the first 5 years before they all got fired. then it got made by incompetent people who didn't know what the hell they were doing. It's an interesting read. I'd highly suggest looking up of the development hell that was WildStar, because this is a very entertaining read. Happy New Year! Same thing with Rift. That was another funny one that I was reading into recently. Rift was the game that had its tagline, you know, we're not in Azeroth anymore, as like their main selling point. And they were another one that was a clusterfuck behind the scenes. Oh no, the cough drop's not working. I'm talking too much. Okay, after this next fireworks display, I'm gonna get off. Turns out I can't talk for an hour. Why is retail so bad? Probably because the servers don't get reset every 4 months like private servers. Gives you the illusion that everything's fresh when you have to do everything from scratch all the time. Watch the Death of a Game series. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. About dead MMOs. Yeah, I think that was the one I was talking about. Did you try Ion, or however you spell it? Oh. I recently downloaded Lord of the Rings Online. But I was playing the game. I was like, this game came out in 2012? Holy crap, it looks terrible. It's like, how does this game look so bad? And that was pretty surprising. Because it seems like a Lord of the Rings MMO would do well. I'm surprised that one failed. WoW isn't dead. It's still rising. Hi, hero. Nice to see you have... What? Nice to see you again. How are you? I'm sick, Kevin5264. That's how I'm doing. Why does retail have lag at 30 ms? Does it? I don't really have any problems with lag. Well, I was rising to go to bed. When is the next Villains Corner? I have no idea. I sent... I sent a script to my artist for Villains Corner like 3 weeks ago, but she said she doesn't work during the holidays, you know, which is fair. So whenever she gets around to starting to work on it. Oh man, all this talking. It's too much for my throat. Oh, there it is. I love my fidget spinner. The channel name for Nerd Slayer, for anyone looking for Death of a Game. Yeah, those videos are great. I highly recommend them. It's the engine. Can't handle it. What's the engine? Maybe I just need to drink some water. Like any company, salespeople get promotions, creatives get cages, hence our current issue with loot box syndrome. Blizzard is a creative company, always has been, currently being ridden by sales. Yeah, I saw that Steve Jobs thing too. That was an interesting watch. I wonder if that's true or not. For Blizzard specifically. Oh man. I'm just gonna be coughing to death. Whew. I've been talking too much. Try a spoonful of honey. It helps. It's better and stops the coughing. So do cough drops. It's not working. It's because I'm talking too much. The lag, it's not your computer or internet, it's the WoW engine. Okay. I saw the Preach video too. I'm sure it lags when you do certain kinds of open world content. Luckily, I don't do that shit, so I don't care. At least in your stream I can say we without anyone crying. Like in WoW. What? Hot tea with honey dissolves and it works amazing. Help when I had strep. The thing is, my throat doesn't actually hurt, and I also can't have honey. It's just like all this talking is making me cough. I'd be fine if I just stopped talking. And I thought the cough drops would help me power through having to use my voice. They're helping a little bit. I don't think they're helping enough. Hey, is the next villain's corner in the making? Yeah, it's in like the pre-planning stages. Like, I wrote the script for it already, and I'm just waiting on the artist to do the drawings now, which is the part that takes the longest. The script is actually like the easy part of the video. It's the drawings that take 95% of the amount of time that goes into those. And the artist is taking a holiday, so she won't start on them until, she gets back to work. We missed Hero's voice. This one is not my favorite. Want some weed? Sorry, I do not partake in narcotics. Narcotics are a thing that I do not do. But those drawings are okay sign, okay sign, okay sign. Yeah, I think they're pretty neat. And those drawings take a lot of work. Nice, love this series. So do I. I gotta make sure to give Rachel a raise, because her work's really great for those videos. Do you have vids planned for Classic when it comes out? I kind of want to do a Classic Iron Man series. That seems like it would be fun. Weed is not a narcotic. LMFAO. Narcotic might not be the right word for it. I don't do drugs. Or any kind of smoke-related thing. Or any kind of mind-altering substance that makes you being okay with being bored. Villain's Corner. I'm waiting for the next season of Dave and DevBot. Hero hasn't lost subs in a while. When I make the next season of Dave and DevBot, it's gonna be on DevBot's channel, not on this one. Oh yes, classic Iron Man. That seems like it would be fun. And then I die at like level 3 because it's super fucking hard. Classic Iron Man does sound fun, but also very frustrating. Yep. Have you done lore in the Old Gods? If you haven't, it can be a good idea. Yeah, the Villain's Corner on Yogg-Saron and Cthulhu. Like, there's not a super ton of amount of lore for Yashiraj or Inzoth yet. I like to smoke air. Something that makes you okay with being bored, so you don't really play WoW anymore. No, I like to use my creative energy to work. And part of my work is to play WoW. Oh, look, it's starting. Look, everyone, it's the fireworks. Good evening. Good evening, Brain EXCO2. A YouTuber like Hiro, do I kind of expect to do classic content around classic launch? After what I understand is that you do YouTube smart. I mean, I'm probably just going to do the same old when classic launches. I already make a whole bunch of videos that are WoW related, so it's not really too much I have to change. But, you know, I'm going to leave that for Future Hero to figure out. Future Hero will make plans around it. Current me doesn't really care, and doesn't have any major plans set. I let WoW ruin my life. I mean, if you have the kind of personality to get addicted to stuff, WoW is a good one to get addicted to. There's enough to do to play it non-stop. You know, not true if you're talking to one of the major YouTubers who likes to shit on it all the time. BFA is one hell of a travesty, but hey, at least some in the game fireworks make up for the poor expansion, am I right, guys? You know, when you're right, you're right. Top 10 piss easy boss fights in Classic. Oh, that's a ton of them. Happy birthday, Hero. Why, thank you. Oh wait, that's MC. Do you think Elune is having a big part in the upcoming expansion, considering the Dark Moon and Dark Shore? Probably not. Elune is the huge mystery. It basically does whatever they needed to do for the plot. This game is a big waste of time when you could be doing something healthier. I mean, if you say so. Personally think enjoy time is not wasted time. You know, unless you're enjoying that time too much to your detriment. Happy New Year, MFers. I love hearing about Asmon, and so does WoW stories. How they slowly shut down other parts of their life so they could play more. I did stuff like that too. How about a top 10 legendary items? Did I have a video like that? Actually, I don't think I do I? I always wanted to learn about the climate in different zones in WoW, like in Duratar. Is it a desert so it's hot and not a lot of food? How about you? Like maybe a weather channel dedicated to WoW? That'd be a good idea. Hero, can I wake up? No. Hey, Hero. Hello, Omer. What time do you believe WoW used to the most plot armor? Oh, jeez. I don't know. Anduin at the battle for Undercity, probably. Top 10 things to do to stop doing so you can play more. That sounds like a good idea for a video. I need to censor it more. There we go. That's some good fireworks footage. It's raining pretty hard outside. Hell yeah, Batman. Weather channel dedicated for WoW, and the report in the Blackrock Mountain for the foreseeable future. Right? That'd be crazy. Who would make a weather channel for WoW? That would be crazy. Here, there's a Watto in my head. R.I.P. WoW, aka Blizzard. Hero, did Asmon actually help you with subs and stuff? I haven't kept track, following since 20k subs or something. I mean, I'm sure he helped a little bit. He hasn't actively harmed my channel. If I were to put numbers to it though, it would be such an insignificant amount that it's not worth noting. Like, doing reactions to videos and giving shoutouts doesn't really help as much as you think it does, especially for someone of my channel size. I just think it's neat when other people watch my stuff. But no, it doesn't really help very much. Fun fact, a desert is defined by its rainfall and not its heat, so Antarctica is a desert. That is a fun fact. Is it New Year's already at your place, Hero? Nope. It's only 9 o'clock here. Is it faster to fly from Org to TB or take the Zep? The fastest way to get to Thunder Bluff is to take a portal. I wouldn't suggest flying here. I think there's a portal in Zuldazar. Or no, it's Zuldazar. Or is there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's one in Zuldazar. Weather channel does reports. Can it do a report on what happened to the Bad Jokes channel? Hey, I still plan on making one more Bad Jokes channel video. I need to make one for the coffin joke. Did you ever consider doing a least played or most played class / race combo video? I could say I've never considered doing that. Imagine a weather channel for WoW featuring a weather bot. Yeah, and imagine if that weather bot never actually told you the weather. What a crazy idea. This is the 3rd time I've missed this event in WoW. I've gone to this event every year since it started. Well, I'm a noob in the scene, still hope he has done something positive. You only have to take the entry quest and skip the cinematic, that's all. Dude, it's 9 for you, it's only 8 for me. What's the future like? I don't know. It's kind of musky. All of the games and gaming companies I love are dying. See, this will teach you not to have brand loyalty. It's a lesson you need to learn now. Sooner rather than later. Only one Mo, the coffin joke? Hold on, let me unsub real quick. Yeah, the last Jokes channel video will be the coffin joke. When did it start? Because that's how many times I've missed this event. Oh, I don't know, I was just kidding. I've been doing a stream of the fireworks in WoW though for like the past 3 years. I wasn't gonna skip it just because I can't talk very well. How long will you stream? I'm gonna stop as soon as these fireworks are over. I can't talk anymore. I think I've lost my voice finally. When are they over? Last time they lasted for like 15 minutes. It's only been 10 minutes since they've started. Is there anyone else watching? Yep, there's a couple more people watching. They'll probably end in a couple of minutes. I'm out here. What's your favorite band? I don't think I have one. Lose his voice. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. How do you make WoW so dark? Mine is still daytime. Oh, it's the Inky Black Potion. I might have cheated a little bit. Because mine's still daytime too for some reason. Let me turn it back on. Oh, should I? Well, whatever. It's fine this way. Here, it's already 6 a.m. Damn, son. What will you do after? Oh, I don't know. Something that's not streaming. Thunderbluff isn't really Bright City. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, I should have went somewhere else to watch him. I just realized, like, I should have went to Orgrimmar or something. Why did I come to Thunderbluff? No one's at Thunderbluff. Nobody likes Thunderbluff. Okay, you want to play HOTS after? I kind of do want to play Heroes of the Storm. That sounds fun. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Just popping in to say hi and to thank you so much for making enjoyable content. I've sort of lost interest in playing WoW, but watching your videos is still the best. Why, thank you, Mistress. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.